And hello again, Internet. Well, since I've only got one more day before, well, Halloween isn't tomorrow, but I will be on my break during Halloween, so this is going to be my last of the Spooktober games. We're going to look at Gloom Digital Edition. Now, what Gloom is it's a card game. It's a very unique one, in my opinion, that has clear card backs that you're supposed to layer the cards on top of each other to change effects. And that does mean that you do have some information on what you're going to draw when you draw cards. But for the most part, it's still, it's a card game, secret stuff. It's good game. I do enjoy it. And I have here the digital edition. Now, I'm going to give full disclaimer here. I was given this game as a freebie as part of the beta program. I did beta test this. It was one of the more public betas. It wasn't like a closed beta or anything. You signed up for it, you got it, so I guess it was technically a closed beta. I didn't notice any major bugs in it at the time, but the only bug I noticed in it, and to this day I still haven't really noticed any bugs with it. Kind of. We'll get into that when we get into the game. Only one I noticed was a UI thing, which is very fucking common. And we'll get into that too. But yeah, so I have the game, including the DLC here, the expansion pack here, Happy Homes, or Unhappy Homes. And I rather enjoy this game. Let's choose the families here. We've got Dark's Den of Deformity, the Artistes, the Sloggers, the Blackwater Clan, the Wellington Smythes. So there's the 5 families we can choose. And I actually like the Sloggers here. One of them is a brain in a box, and another is a teddy bear brought to life. That's great. We've got basically a pirate clan here, complete with a dog. Yep, and the circus troupe. So I'm going to go ahead and play as the Sloggers. And it's going to choose the others randomly for the players, the CPU. So yeah, I like this game because unlike most games, your goal of this one is to get as few points as possible. Well, actually, you are getting as many points as possible. They're just negative instead of positive. In fact, that's kind of the point of this game, is you are trying to have bad things happen, as opposed to most games where you're trying to get good things to happen. A lot of cards can give a positive effect on your opponents. Like, for example, we'll see here that you have 2 turns. You have 2 cards you can play per turn. Only on your first turn can you play a sudden death card or a death card like this. I could just immediately drop this on someone who has a modifier. I don't think I can. They have to be negative for you to play this on them. And that character is dead and cannot have anything else played on them. You can only do this on the first play of the turn. That's so you can't drop a big negative and then kill your character right away. And you see that these things have various points. There's going to be 3 dots on the side, top, middle, bottom. Your goal is to get as many negative points on your character as possible, and you have modifiers over here, like this is the death icon, this has the mystery icon. I believe that's what they are. And that's the clear part, is you lay them on top of each other. I'm doing a terrible job explaining this game. I really am. But as you see, this is also what helps show that, what your next card is going to be. Well, you know that if the next card on the pile has this background, it's going to be a death card, etc. I've not seen this before at all. They must have changed the discard pile. That is one thing. This game has changed since I played it last, and we'll get into it. Here's what one of the glitches was before. This is something that is insanely common in not just video games, anything with UI elements where you can mouse over something and it moves. And then when you aren't mousing over it, it changes again. Beware of this when you make UI elements. Don't let you have a spot where you can hold the mouse that constantly triggers and untriggers it. Because then you have this where it just goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I'm not moving the mouse at all. It's just that being in this one spot will activate it, but then because it moves, it's no longer hovering over it, so it deactivates it. Don't fucking do this. At any rate, that was the only glitch I found. And as you see, it's still there. And you can look through the other families, you know, do this. So you can see what the other families are, and so you can play the cards on them. And this over here on the side here, this is the Unhappy Homes expansion, and that's what the blue card over here is for. Whenever anyone plays an untimely death card or a modifier card with a mortgage, with marriage or dagger. Now, you see, I can put this on someone's family. I can put this on the Blackwater clan there, on the Dark Dead of Deformity, or on Les Artistes. And it would give them 10 points. Remember, you try to get as few points as possible. But it would also mean that they would be able to draw cards a lot. And I'm not sure I want to do that to anyone just yet. And again, this one would erase negatives on top. For example, if I'd played this and then someone played this on top, my character would go from negative 25 points, which is pretty good, to 10 points, which is pretty bad. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and give Lord Slogger my brain in the box. He's going to contract consumption.
Haven't I suffered enough?
Now, obviously, I'm not getting any points from it until he dies. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and play this on Grogar, the work in progress. He was arrested for arson. Now I will draw, and you normally draw 2 cards, but I can only draw 1 because of this card effect. My draw limit is decreased. I love that. I love that this game balances that out. Now here's the new glitch. I call this a glitch anyway. When they updated this game, I don't know when they updated it, but it freezes whenever. See, now I get to draw the duck with the card because of the duck, and that gave me a duck. Whenever the computer is thinking, the game actually just straight up freezes now. It won't allow input. You can't move the mouse or anything like that. That's new. It didn't used to do that.
Someone will pay for this.
Randomly select and keep 2. Previous player gets to grab 2 cards out of her hand, out of the guy's hand. Excellent. Now, he actually draws back up to the maximum. It's not just that you draw 2. You draw however many you're missing, up to your full hand size of 5. So that, you know, draw limit -1. It's actually hand size -1. Except they don't call it that because you can get cards elsewhere.
This place
Wow.
is a circus.
Wow. Now, that's a card I would probably never play. Because, boom, he's now out of cards. For this, his turn is over. He has no cards left, and he can't draw anymore for that turn. If you were going to play that, you don't want to play that on the second turn, to be honest. All right.
I need to discuss this with my agent.
Now, of course, playing a card that big, he's going to want to death it as soon as possible. And, yeah, no, we're going to punish that. We're definitely going to punish that one so he doesn't get the full effect of it. Although no one is punishing it, so I'm going to have to do it.
Fortune's fool.
Now, that's one of the problems with this game is you always go first. Which means you are almost always going to be the one hit with this, with a positive card. Because you've played a negative card. You've had nobody to play a positive card on. No targets for it. And you're the only one who has a target, so you'll automatically get hit. I always hate that. That guy, we are not giving him 40 points. So, what do I got in my hand here? This one, I can let him draw 2 cards. So he'll at least be able to do something next turn. And I could have deathed myself. I could have deathed you for 30. Which I honestly should have. What do we got here? Okay. See, this actually isn't good for me right now. It would be if I had any mystery cards underneath it, which is what these things are mystery cards. But I don't have any on my home, so that's no good. I wish I could discard that. Probably can if I play this. Let's go ahead and play this on Melissa, the cadaverous child.
Mother will pay for it.
She was robbed by rascals. Discard 2 cards into the discard pile. Well, let's go ahead and pitch both of these. They're no good for me right now. I honestly should get rid of the death cards. Ugh. I got nothing but death cards now. I'm in bad shape. Now, he might just go ahead and instantly kill his negative 20 there. Yep. So he now has 20 points. And we can't do anything to that character anymore. She dead. Now, so this is a digital game because there is a physical copy.
It couldn't happen to a nicer person.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, dang. That just got rid of the character. I didn't see what the card was. Let me see if I can, can I... See, this is a problem. It's thinking right now. Normally, I'd be able to just go click the overview here and see what was played. And stuff's going on in the background, so I can't do it again. This is a bad glitch going on right now. I don't know why this started happening. I don't know when they made this update, but it's bad. And unfortunately, I cannot see what happened. But that character just got erased, apparently. Well, hopefully they won't target my guy for the 30.
To be or...
Died old and alone. So that one was worth 30 points. So I can get one that's also worth 30 points. Assuming that they don't hit. Okay, they didn't. Good.
This foul has undone me.
And then this person gets to grab a card from the pile. Which apparently there weren't any in the discard pile, so whatever. Okay, overview. Now the problem is I can't click in this and see what the cards they played were. Like Simon Simone, imaginary friend. Okay, well what is imaginary friend? It doesn't show me. That's something I would change too. Is I'd want to be able to click this and see exactly what card was played on it. Because I don't think it's anywhere in here either. Okay, well first things first, let's look at my card. Beast icon, goblet icon, death icon. You have a death icon, so that should be worth 40.
Oh dear.
Wait, what? That's a death icon, isn't it? Yeah, okay, there it is. 40. So that was worth the extra 10 for that. So that was a good, quote, kill, unquote, in mine. And I have another one of those. But I'm going to go ahead and discard my hand. And grab a whole new hand now. Ooh, what was this one? Immediate, you can use an... Oh, cool. That death card there lets me play 2 death cards around. I don't have 2 death cards, so it doesn't matter, and I have to play a death card at first to play the second one, so I still can't hit one of my characters and then kill the character. Immediate, discard 3 cards from your hand. And like some of those punishments aren't bad. It's like, well, I'm going to play this on the second part of the turn, and then this will let me redraw my hand anyway. So... And... yeah, we have got to stop that from happening. Oh. Whenever a new modifier is played, it goes beneath this one. This will always have the positive 20 on it. So definitely going to play that on the dog. Damn it, you got through with a 35. But it's like, I like this game. I like the way that it balances. You're trying to get negative stuff. And anytime you give positives, the other player generally gets a bonus for it. Okay, someone else played that on the dog. Okay, that's handy. You just evened the dog out. I don't have to fuck with the dog. I am going to try to find someone somewhere with something. Now, I might just go ahead and kill you for 15. 15's not great, but... could be worse. Did you just die? You didn't just kill her.
Die.
Wait, for 10? No, it had to be for 20, right? Yeah, that was for 20, I think. Because it has a beast icon there. Which, again, I'd like to be able to look things up, but you can't pause it while the game is thinking. The game completely freezes while it's thinking. I don't like that. It did not do that before. Or as I say, oh, I'd like if the game did this instead. Yeah, I had that chance during beta. Okay, so it's my turn. Well, I can't do anything to that one, and the dog's already dealt with. Do you have anyone? Nope. And you do? But you're also down a character. But you also have the most points, but you also have 2 deaths. So you are probably the one I want to use it on. Let's make your clown a knight. Mr. Giggles has been knighted. That will always be there. You will always have the 20 points on Mr. Giggles. And now for my own characters. Cannot play event cards. It has a death icon, which would replace the duck icon. Well, that doesn't help me. Yeah, well, let's just go ahead and trap Grogar on the train. It's a delightful little game. And again, I am playing it with the expansion pack. Ugh. Game completely freezes. Animations don't work. Did you have no cards in your hand? That's possible. You see, he's got the 2 there to show how many turns he's got. I'd love to move the thing over, but it won't let me. To show how many turns he's got. Yeah, but you see, and it doesn't even get, you don't even get a chance to read what it is because that card is on top still. That's another glitch, is that it just shows you the current status of the card. Well, what if you have a card that's always on top? It will always be on top. I could put that on it, but no. That's not worth it right now. Now, I have 2 characters ready to die. Well, one. Well, technically 2. I could kill both of those 2 off right now. And I do think that it's whenever somebody loses all of their characters. So Blue might be trying to rush it. If Blue can kill his last character, that might be game. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it ends when everybody kills someone or when just one family dies out. Oh, you bastard. Randomly select and keep 1 card from each player's hand. Okay. At any rate, I need to get 25 more points. And fast. Oh, I kind of wish I had that one that gives a positive to someone's house. Oh, well, I already got rid of it. Okay, let's see. You have the Lucre card. Do I have one of these that gives an extra for Lucre? Yes, I do. So that would give me 25 right now. She fell from on high. Which puts me at 65. That ties me with him. But I still want to prevent you from actually dying. What do we have here? Discard 1 card for each beast in play, which would immediately change you off. Or I can try to give you a positive. Draw 2 cards, draw 1 card, or just bam, give you a positive. Let's just put this on you. Swap that out. Now I'll have to discard 2 cards. Let's go ahead and drop that one since I have one that's better. And what is this? Yeah, I'll get rid of this one. Oh, nice. It is a fairly tactical game. I do enjoy it. That is an event card, and I couldn't read it in time. That's the problem, is you don't get to read them in time all the time. I think that gave him an extra 2 turns. But yeah, that is one problem I have with this, is I can't necessarily, like, click to see what's in here. I can't... Oh, hey, it actually showed this time. Oh, it's a death, that's why. Oh, you played it on someone else. Oh, that's nasty. Because it was a -5. You just sacrificed that person's ability to actually gain points from it. -5 is about as low as you can do. Why are they in multiples of 5? I don't know. It's effectively a -1. So that's as low as you could get it. And it just discarded his entire hand, so he has no turn. That's brutal. Green is savage. The Blackwater clan here. Oh, no. You have to discard now. Oh, you have nothing to discard. Oh, better draw a full hand. Including a death card. Or one of those events. So I desperately need to try to get more points to stave off blue there. Oh, you're just getting your cards. That's right. You have nothing to do. Ha ha! You got screwed. Now, obviously, you're going to play something on your last guy. No, you're not. Found love on the lake. That seemed like a bad play to me. Like, it would have been better to hit my card with that. Now he's going to play one on himself.
I must drown my sorrows.
Alright, so I'm going to try to raise that one back up a little bit. I want to get it positive. It would let him draw if I did that. No, it wouldn't. I can't even get that positive. It would still be -5. Oh, but I can kill my guy? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill my guy and then give him so that if he kills it or if anyone else kills it, I win. Hey, Shy. Hey, Ollie. Sorry I missed you there, Ollie. Welcome to Gloom. Now, 10 points is not great.
This is such a delight.
Okay, it's actually negatived out. I misread which one that was on. Oh well. But that does mean that the blue character can't just be killed right now. So the game can't end immediately. So that's a 20 for you. So you're up to 50. Well, down to -50. It's the game of misfortune.
Oh, they are fierce.
Skip your draw phase this turn. Oh my god, that would be so evil to play that on someone after you've played the card that's always on top there. Because they'd get no benefit from it other than skipping their draw phase. And if they were already out of their hand, oh, that would fuck them so hard. So how'd that bonus work out for you, huh? Was wounded by wasps, bothered by bees, and harried by hornets. Alright, so you can't just kill him and end the game. Because he's at 0. You can't kill someone unless they're negative. Unless your card says that. Like all card games, there is an unwritten unless a card says otherwise rule. Randomly give 2 cards in your hand to the previous player. Oh, give both of the non-death cards that you're screwed. Aw, damn. Alright, so that's back at 20, which would put him at 85 if that dies. And would let him win. We don't want that. Alright, it's my turn. So what do we have here? You can't play untimely death cards. That's fine for now. Or what else do we have here? Draw limit is decreased by 1. That's even better. Randomly discard 2 cards. That's fine. I'll do that next turn.
I should study this.
Because I actually want my hand size down right now. Or I want to discard my hand right now so I have a better chance of getting death cards.
Well, I've had worse.
Now, unfortunately, he can win with a death card, but he doesn't have any in his hand, so... Ooh, there we go. What is an event? What do we got here? Remove and discard the top modifier from... Oh! From one dead card. Now, You could actually use this to remove that minus 25 or the plus 20 that was always on top. That's interesting. That is interesting. So I play this on a dead card. I will play it on one of the blue cards, obviously. It's 5 for each beast card in your family. So I like this. You play this on the house, and it's just straight up, boom, instant modifier. And an additional -5 for each beast card in the family, of which I have none right now. Mine are all death. At least I don't think that's a beast card. Actually, that might be a beast card. I can't tell because it won't let me zoom in right now. Yeah, okay, so that is the beast card. I do have a beast card right here. So this would be -10 if I put it on right now. Which would give me a buffer against blue. And then I could get another -5 because I have a beast card right over here. Now green is starting to creep up, as you can see.
Pardon my language, but oh, phooey.
Skip your draw phase this turn. Yeah, do not want that. This honestly is a well-balanced game itself. The card game, they did put a lot of effort into it. And while there's a lot of things that, like, yo, you draw fewer cards. You do this, you do that. Oh,
How
you son of a...
flattering.
Okay, so I could discard any number and then come back up to my draw limit. Discard. They're good, but I want better. Done discarding. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. So better modifiers, hopefully with better stuff. Oh, you bastard.
That's a lucky break.
Well, I get to draw 2 more cards, so now I have more options. That's the thing. There's a lot of things that like prevent you from being able to draw cards, but you also have a lot of things that make you draw cards. Often what your opponents play on you make you draw cards. Now can I see... No, I can't. It doesn't let me see what's on top. That's a problem with this, is I should be able to go, okay, what's actually underneath this? Well, it's going to be this one, most likely. So let's actually do that. Let's... Lucky Stiff. Top modifier is removed. So you just straight up lost 15 points. Or gained 15 points, I should say. Which is something you honestly should not be able to do. Except like that. Boom. Gained points. Okay, so. Blue now does not want to end the game. But I do. I don't have any death cards, though. Which is a shame, because if I had a death card, I could play it on blue and then win. Maybe. Died without cares. I love that. Just straight up zeroes out a card. You get no points, sir.
Ah, shucks.
Discard your entire hand. Which, again, at the end of your phase, that's not a bad thing. Because it means you just draw a new hand. It's like death card coming up next, but... See, that's a bad one. Look at that. Discard your draw phase, your entire hand, and skip the draw phase. I don't want that. Although I do probably want, I want those points. That's a great amount of points there. So I'm torn between playing that or playing the minus 25. Probably the minus 25, but this gives you a little bit more protection as well.
I never could manage my money.
Discard any mysteries on your residence? Ow. I definitely don't want that because my residence is actually giving me stuff right now. So... Yeesh. Oh. I would discard your residence, which is giving you minus 20 points right now. So that's another thing, is like you can play negative cards on your opponent.
I have done worse than this to myself.
Okay, I gotta give you positives. I can't allow that. I cannot allow that. No, let me take a look at what's on your house right now. Death icon, anyone under it. Okay, so if you have a positive, but he has a death icon, you can play it and just basically take points away from him. That's gotta go, though. So, let's go ahead and let you draw some cards.
This is too much.
Yes, yes it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw caution in. Ooh, damn, you drew a lot of cards. Let's throw caution into the wind. What's this one? That's an immediate. Okay, those are both. Throw caution into the wind.
A trivial inconvenience.
Now, if I don't get cards from another source, which I probably will, someone will play something on this, it'll give me some cards, then I can't even play next turn. On the other hand, if they don't hit that one and give me something that gives me a death card, ooh. Ah, now see, now green's out in front. I gotta stop that. Because green's got... Well, you still have 2 more characters. But green now might want to kill the last blue guy. Yeah, see, now green's in the same boat I am. Discard your entire hand. Don't draw anymore. So this is a very fun little card game. Lots of back and forth. Lots of thought went into like the draw, draw cards, draw phase, all that fun stuff. If this character has a goblet icon, it doesn't. Oh, game! Oh, damn it! It ended the game. Yep, a family died out, so I came in third. Now, why you ended the game when you weren't in first is beyond me, though. You intentionally lost the game. Alright, we're going to do solo again. Let's turn off the happy homes. Or unhappy homes. Oh, no, now it's saying I can't. I don't have it. I do have it. I was just playing it with it. At least I thought I was. I'm going to play the Sloggers again. No, I've not actually played this 2 players before, so... Yeah, see, no expansion this time. Maybe the game finally realized, wait a minute, you haven't paid for this? Because it was part of the it was part of the beta that it did actually come with the expansion. But when it gave you the full thing, it didn't have the expansion anymore. So, at any rate, maybe you can't do it with only 2 players. Or maybe it actually does go, wait a minute. Maybe it has figured it out finally. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, I'll just give myself 2 negative 20s. One on the brain, one on the teddy bear.
Oh, not again.
Broke many bones. The brain in the box broke many bones. And my teddy bear starved in his storm. And, well, actually, I was going to say, you can't hit both of them. He actually can. But I can just straight up get myself probably 20 points next turn. 20's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So you hit that. Discard its top modifier. Okay. All you did is wipe out that. Which, you know, not bad, not bad. Okay, it's my turn. Now, that one actually had a goblet on it, which was the better card. Can I see my cards, please? See? There. It had a goblet on it, which meant if that was the one that... If that wasn't the one that got hit, I could have gotten 30 points. But that's just a 20-point modifier. Oh, well, let's go ahead and kill it. So I get 20 points right away.
Oh dear.
And, hello, let me modify yours, please. God, so many of the goblet death cards now that my goblet card got taken away. Ah! Now, skip your draw phase. So, you don't want to play a card that gets rid of all of your hand.
How flattering.
Found love on the lake. Okay. Discard 1 card every time you play a thing. That's fine. Let's put that on the teddy bear. So I'll discard one of my death cards. And then this will make me discard the other 2. And then I draw 6 new cards.
Typical,
thanks
really.
to the one you put on her. I do like this game a lot. I recommend it. Ooh. Death card with a modifier. But that ended your turn. Now I can kill you. And I probably will. Do I have one of mine that has an extra for a death card? Nope. Goblet and Lucre or Marriage. Well, you know what? I'll get myself another minus 20 right now. Which still doesn't put me ahead, as you see. That's how powerful that one was. Yikes. Yeah. No. Alright, let's see what happens. Discard my hand, no draw phase. So unless my opponent gives me cards this turn, I got nothing. Of course you play it on him.
Like a fairy tale.
And then draw until you reach your limit. You idiot. Okay, wait, do I get a discard again? That's a glitch. Because I have to discard and then draw to my limit. Well, I didn't have any cards in my hand, so it just drew to my limit. But now it's allowing me to discard. And it might have let me draw again. I should have actually tested that. I honestly should have tested that. Oh, wait. I think the game's broken. That actually broke the game. Now, I was saying, like I said, I've had this game since the beta. It did not have these bugs in it that I came across. It's done. It's stalled out now. It won't do anything because I didn't draw again. Because it did it out of order, it fucked it up. My opponent is supposed to go now, but he can't go. So, skip action? It's not your turn. I cannot skip action. Here I was, recommending this game, but now I gotta just forward it to them saying, hey guys, you have a game-breaking bug in it. Because it's stalled out now. He's supposed to be choosing his second card. He can't. All because he played this on me, which is, what is this? Was blessed by the bishop when I had no cards in my inventory. In my hand. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So yeah, not a perfect game, unfortunately. And I think it has to do with the new engine. Because they did change it up since it was released. It didn't used to freeze every time the opponent thought. So something has happened to this game to make it actually worse in the patch. Don't you love that? Automatic forced patches and the game gets worse. Well done. Well done. Well, that's going to be it for today, though. It was a short stream today. I just wanted to show this game off a bit with the Halloween theme. I will be back Friday, hopefully Friday, if nothing goes wrong, with something new and not Halloween related. Finally. I like the horror stuff, but a month of it's a bit excessive. At any rate, take care, Internet. Until next time, and enjoy the games you play.